Lynn, you've had a direct mystical experience of oneness. Could you describe what led to this experience and the nature of this experience?
Well, I can't really say what led to this experience, because I'm think when you have the kind of experience that I had, that there's like a divine intervention. That, yes, I studied in metaphysics and I made an effort and I was always interested in the truth and what would set me free. But I think the experience I had actually came through some grace of some kind. I can't really tell people I made this effort. I studied 6 hours a day. I read scriptures. I looked at all the wisdom traditions. I, studied science to see about oneness or unity, but I didn't call it that then. I was interested in the dichotomy between chaos and order, and that's what led me to the oneness, because I had always thought that there wasn't really any such thing as chaos. I'd always thought that my perception was so limited that I couldn't see into that chaos to see how it was actually ordered. And I was a painter, so that's what my work was about. It was about this quality of dichotomy between two concepts in art, and they could have been called, let's say, abstract expressionism for sort of the chaos part, and then there was that very geometric time in the 50s with art. So I actually first came to the concept of oneness through my painting, and it was through trying to solve, what I thought was just my limited vision, my inability to really perceive with any depth reality. So through my art, I tried to change my perception so that I could see what this oneness actually was. So that's the initial effort that I would say that I made. Brought me into metaphysics, and so now I was in the world of truth. What is in back of and behind my superficial relative truth. So I actually started stripping down a structure and building up a structure at the same time. And later I realized I was using principles of unity and oneness in order to do this. I would have never ever called it that then. It was only later when the dynamic started to become, in quotes, a bit more spiritual or mystical.